by Mr. Damon Coleman, because we were sitting in the lobby, and then, ladies and gentlemen, you ready? They took this out. For all the fellas in here, you may not know, this is a sanitary napkin for men who made, because there was quite a few men that didn't know what this actually was. What I want to do on tonight, to get straight to it, I want you guys to see this. Ladies, this is a 8-hour pad. And I know some of you guys probably saying we don't use things that thick, Damon. Catch up. We already know, Donna. We've been all around the country. And we know y'all use this, that, and all the things y'all use. But what we want you to understand, for the standpoint of the demonstration of our powerful product, we wanted to use this thick pad. Now, Mr. Damon Coleman made a statement that is so profound. And here's what he said. He said the sanitary napkin industry is the only industry on the planet that could get away with false advertising. You know why? Ladies, when was the last time one of these pads held y'all for 8 hours? See, I want you to think about that. So what the gentleman, he took the time to do was, he took an 8-hour pad, he laid it on the table. And he said, hey guys, this guy takes out a beaker. Now keep in mind, all this happening in a hotel. I want you to think of the setting we're in. So I'm aggravated. I'm ready to go back to my room. I do not want to sit through this demonstration. I'm not interested and get involved in the company. But as a courtesy, I said, I'm going to sit here and stay. What the gentleman then proceeded to do was, he took 50 milliliters. And I need somebody on the front that's going to participate with me on tonight, because this is Super Tuesday. And poured it in the beaker. First thing I want someone to do, can you validate that's 50 milliliters?
Yes, you can stand and put a little bit more water.
Put a little bit more water in here? I'm going to put a little more. I'm over 50 now. That's satisfactory? And he poured the 50 milliliters into the pad. Now I want you guys to think about this. We're sitting in the lobby of a hotel, 6 men and 1 woman, pouring water on pads. I said, Damon, you got to grow up, man. You got to really get life figured out. But then they take out this pad. And here's what they said, like it was so exciting, Mr. Brown. This is the pad, Mr. Crump, that we're going to be introducing to the United States. Here's what I'm saying to myself. I don't care if this pad have wings and fly off that table. I'm not getting involved with the company. So let's hurry up, get to it, so I can move on. What I want you guys to see here on tonight is this. When these gentlemen take the pad out, and ladies and gentlemen, we're still using our demo pads. And let me tell you why we're using these pads until they run out. Because around the country, as myself, Mr. Coleman, and many of the leaders been traveling, if you really use a real Cherish pad, man, these women will bite your head off.
That's right.
I can't believe you're using a pad that you're wasting to do a demonstration. So we've been simply using these demos until they're gone. So ladies, work with us. We got y'all covered. Here's the first thing I want y'all to notice. Ladies, what is the first thing y'all notice about this pad? Thin. Oh, y'all say that simultaneously everywhere. It's thin. So now we're taking a thinner, smaller pad, and we're going to do the exact same thing. You guys ready? Which is 50 milliliters. All right, Brandon, come and see you again. Do we have 50?
You're good, sir.
Okay, she said I'm good. I'm going to pour it in a thinner, smaller pad. Here's what I'm saying about Mr. Damon Coleman. I need y'all to hear this, because I'm going to be transparent tonight. I say Damon Coleman has ruined his career. This guy's going to be knocking on people's doors in Atlanta selling sanitary napkins to him. I'm done with it. He can't come back to Atlanta. But let me tell you what, he got my attention, and the entire presentation took a turn on me. When Mr. Joel Medina said these words, he says, many of the issues that our women have been fighting and dealing with, many of the issues have been because of the makeup of the sanitary napkins that's been on the shelves. Health issues all the way from different diseases, all the way down to urinary tract infections, miscarriages, fibroids, potentially have been affecting our women. Immediately, I stood straight up at that point. And let me tell you guys why. Because I had a wife and 3 kids, and there were women in my life that I loved. So for all the men that's in here that think it's not for them, it is for you. The only way this is not for you, if there's a woman in your life that you don't care about. That's right. But if it's somebody remotely that you care about, that's a young lady, she needs to know that this exists. And that's been the mission ever since, guys. But these guys went a step further. I want you all to see this. And Derek or Kevin, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to need one more napkin. Somebody got a Kleenex tissue, napkin, anything. I want you all to see this right here. I'm going to just press gently. I don't even have to press hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing I want you all to see simultaneously is this right here. As we've been talking to many of the doctors that we've been consulting with, Miss Tracy, guess what we found out? Ladies, we're in y'all world now. We've been studying y'all cycles, so I know more than you think I know, so don't try to do no secret codes. Don't try to do it. I got you. I promise you. Oh, y'all think I don't know? Girl, can you see it? Oh, we know all that now. We know all that. Don't try it. I'm telling you now, we got you. We found out when you guys sneeze, y'all laugh, cough. When you stand up, your flow is flowing. So guess what we found out? Thank you, young lady. Guess what we found out, guys? That now, if a young lady has not been able to make it to her next change, what happens is the toxins that was designed to be released and stay away from her body, when she sits down, what was meant to be out is now going back in. Many of you ladies have been fighting a losing battle because of the vaginal irritation and bacterial issues just from this simple reason right here. That's why many of you guys have been in the need to get prescriptions for diflucan. Told y'all we know. In order to help you out. Let me say something to the men in here that still think, oh, that's not for me. Cute presentation the guy's doing. Let me show you how it is for you. See, I'm not the smartest guy in this room. I know I'm not. I see some sharp people in here. But I guarantee you I'm not the dumbest. And I was sitting here all night till I find somebody I'm smarter than. We can interview your kids. I'm not walking out here being the dumbest guy. Let me tell you that right now. But here's what I'm going to say to you all that you have to hear my heart on. See, I want you to think about this, fellas, and I'm only speaking to the men right now. When your young lady or your wife is having issues after we've been waiting our 7 days. Because y'all know we watch the calendar and the clock now. How long you got left? Y'all know what we do. Here's what I'm saying. When I say I'm not the smartest guy, this really pushed me over the hump with this product. Waiting 1 week is better than 2. So y'all laughing and people making fun. Oh, the sanitary napkin guy. When I be going around the country, guys, I've been in Walmart and people recognize me. Oh, you're the sanitary napkin guy. That's what I'm known as now. I got to work on my branding. Tomorrow, I need your help, man. I'm the sanitary napkin guy. But here's where I'm going, guys, and what I want y'all to understand. What I'm trying to say is, y'all can laugh, y'all can crack jokes. I'm going to be a pad-pushing brother. Because where I'm from, waiting 1 week is better than waiting 2. Fellas, I should be able to get a clap on that. Some of y'all going to get that on the way home. What are you talking about? Oh, I got it, baby. Yeah. Listen, guys. Then, guys, I want you to understand. They begin to press and put pressure on the second pad. Am I pressing front row? And we couldn't get a drop on it. We couldn't get one drop. Now, when I saw this, I lost it. Guys, I almost hit the top of the roof of the hotel. As hungry and tired as I was up now. Because we have been going all around the country. We have been looking, guys, at companies, sitting with CEOs, getting all these bogus offers, and we weren't seeing anything that was it. And when I saw this was exactly what we wanted, and let me tell you why. We wanted a product that people would naturally use and naturally share, even if they didn't get paid for it. We wanted a product that wasn't engulfed in recruiting, because we know that only a certain few make it in internal consumption models. We wanted a product that a person could win. You ready? If they didn't bring one person into the company.
Yes.
And this is what we found, and we had never saw a more residual product outside of water, oxygen, and toilet paper. Now we can fight in battle, but this is definitely in the top 5. Because guess what we found out, ladies? Y'all would do anything to be comfortable and dry. See, we've been listening. We have been listening, and what we want you to understand about the pad that you need to know on why you couldn't see any water, immediately when any types of moisture hits that pad, the absorbency system locks it away from your body. Always doing the most to keep you guys as dry as possible for as long as possible. Here's what I want to do, guys. I'm going to need both of my hands, but I'm going to use my big mouth a little bit as we're wrapping up. I want you to see the top of their quote-unquote absorbency system. Ladies, first of all, this feel like sandpaper in my hand. My heart go out to you all. The fact that you guys have even had a need to deal with this. You know, it used to be a joke among men, and we were insensitive during that time, but no, it's a lot more serious to me now. Because knowing what I know now, I have a newfound respect for women, period. You guys are stronger than we could have ever imagined in terms of the things you guys deal with during that time. Yes, y'all so strong. Give it up for the ladies. Oh no, we celebrate y'all. I promise you. We have learned about this like you wouldn't believe. But one of the things I want you to see as well, on the back, in fact, I could just leave it up so you can see it. You see this little blue dye here? And that's all it is dye. Guess what happened, ladies? When you have blood and you have moisture, and we found out some women have even said urine leakage. Guess what happens now? You begin to fade this dye. When this dye begins to fade, guess what happens, ladies? It goes into your bloodstream. So now, once again, you're fighting a losing battle. Damon, you're making things up. You're exaggerating because there's a big crowd tonight. That stuff don't fade. Look at it. It's already on the absorbency system. Do you see the blue dye? In terms of the absorbency system, I want you guys to see this. A lot of times, it's made out of old trash and newspapers. And now they're bringing another chemical, bleach. So now you have chlorine involved. So ladies, I want you to imagine this. You ready? You got chlorine, you got blood, you got urine. Your body's 98.5 degrees, and it's all closed in. That's a cesspool for what, ladies and gentlemen? Bacteria. Bacteria. How you win in that type of situation?
You don't.
That's right. That young lady said you don't. I want you all to see this. I'm going to take these 2 cups. Atlanta, obviously this cup here has the most amount of water. This one has the least amount. I'm going to take their quote-unquote absorbency system that's supposed to hold you for 8 hours. I'm going to put it in a cup that has the least amount of water. We'll let it sit there. Somebody start timing it for me. What I want you to also see is this is nothing more than a trash bag. So ladies, as it's closed in, I want you all to see this. It's trapped. Everything is going against your body. This is very crucial that you see where we are. Now, I'm going to take our absorbency system, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. We're going to take a look at it. First thing I'm going to do is this is the top layer of our product. Who's new in here? Who's a guest? Anybody guess up here? Anybody close? Come here, young lady. Is this wet or dry? Say that again.
Dry.
Is it all the way dry or a little dry?
All the way dry.
Okay. Feel that. Feel that. I want you to see that. I just poured 50 milliliters on it, and a young lady testified that it's all the way dry. Guys, we have a negative ion strip. In our Cherish product, with this being a prototype, it's actually reddish pinkish now. It's a negative ion strip. Negative ions, we found out, ladies, help relax your uterus. When you guys are cramping, it's because your uterus is contracting. Negative ions also help take away the smell. Negative ions is known as the vitamins of the air. We want you to get this. This is why the testimony came in from my beautiful daughter that's right over there to the right. She's the one that pushed me over with this product. Because when she came back and gave her father her testimony, I said, it's on, I'm in. I was there, guys, but I wanted one thing to push me over the hump. Let me know this thing worked. When my daughter came back, she said, Dad, I didn't have any smell. She says, Dad, no cramps. I'm not saying it's going to take away yours. I'm telling you what my beautiful daughter said. And she says, Dad, I forgot I was wearing it. I'm in, it's on. I started making phone calls, and it's time to rock and roll because I knew we had something special that I needed you guys to know about. But then here's what I want you to see. We took apart their absorbency system, so now we're going to do ours. That's only fair, right?
Yeah.
Right.
In the cup, it has the most amount of water. Now, here's what I want to do. I want y'all to see this. For the people on the front row, can you guys help me out? Tell me what you notice about the exterior of our absorbency system. It got holes. It's porous, guys. Our cherished product, the exterior of our absorbency system, is porous. Do you guys know why? Breathability. Mr. Harley, we want these ladies to breathe. The cherished pad is a vaginal vitamin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want y'all to know that. And don't y'all go get no vaginal vitamin t-shirts, Atlanta. Let somebody already thinking. Don't you try to go trademark it, do nothing. I'm on top of y'all, I promise you. Around here with vaginal vitamin t-shirts. With an arrow pointing to the cherish. Y'all stop, man. Y'all know y'all some entrepreneurs here in Atlanta, boy. Y'all will sell anything. Look, lady in the back got her hand up. Oh, he talking to me. But I want you all to see this. Guys, it's porous. It's designed for air to go through and come out. This is very important that you know this in terms of this product. It's designed for ventilation to help you out, but I want to go a step further. If you take the exterior for the people that's way in the back, who probably can't see, if you can, you see the little racetrack looking marks. Guys, if I just simply remotely tear it, we have cotton fibers inside of it, but the exterior is also porous. Once again, offering that breathability. The pad was designed with you totally in mind. For the comfort of the woman. That was very, very important and amazing to me. But guys, as we're wrapping up, here's the question, Mr. Gray. How long has this been sitting in the water? Did anybody time it?
4 minutes and 16 seconds.
4 minutes and 16 seconds. Y'all heard the man. Do we still have water in this quote-unquote 8-hour front row? You got that?
Yes.
Now, how long has ours been sitting in water?
Less than that.
Less than that? And ours had more water in the cup. Right, Miss Marilyn?
Yes.
You ready? You can't get a drop out here. Oh, you can't get nothing. Oh, look, the front row that stood up now. Look, she sit back. Get away from me. But now she just started. Oh, look. She up now. So whoever guess that is, she's straight now. Give her application. I want y'all to see this, guys. Look at that, Miss Randall. Look, Dawn, I want you to see this. Nothing. You can't get a drop out of here. Now keep in mind, guys, we also pour 50 milliliters.